Sometimes be the impression, and certainly folks on my side of the V and my clients are quick to jump on this. I'm not saying it's true, I'm not saying it's not true, that many of these folks are inventing their own claims. I imagine in your experience that's not what you're seeing on your side.
It's definitely not what I'm seeing on my side. What that is, right, is kind of more of this. I usually hear that right before or right after I get the part about how Joe, the lead provider, was a good guy and I don't know why he did what he did, right? So then when that doesn't work, then what I next hear is, oh well, the individual you're representing, they filed 7 lawsuits. So first, as a heads up to all the attorneys out there, is because I know Eric doesn't ask me this, but yes, I know. Like I do know how to use the internet. I'm a decent reader. So I do know that they have filed these cases before. What I also know is that if an individual is experienced in litigation, I have had 0 experiences with someone that I have represented multiple times. And again, 0 experiences with them going onto a website, signing up for something for the purpose of initiating litigation. That's definitely not a sensible business model for someone on my side. And that's economically risky for the individual themselves, because if you're, not your clients in particular, but if there are call centers or lead purchasers out there that think individuals who are repeat litigants, I guarantee that they're realizing less money from this than what their assumptions are. So it's not, like I said, and I'll repeat myself, it has been an experience 0% of my time that an individual I've represented multiple times I've ever seen do, I guess what the accusation would be, is planting evidence on the internet. What I have seen plenty of times, and what I think can make defendants frustrated, but I care even less about, is the fact that those individuals, in order to obtain the information that they believe is necessary to support a claim, that they stay on the phone, right? So that's a conversation I have with a lot of uninitiated TCPA defense lawyers, which is, well, the fact that they were on the phone for 8 minutes, wouldn't you agree that that means they went to the website? Because of course they were interested in this incredible $730 a month, $10,000 funeral insurance policy. And no, that is not my experience. My experience is that when someone is called illegally, and this would all be much easier if all the pre-recorded messages out there identified with appropriate federally mandated specificity who was calling. Unfortunately, that's not the reality. So staying on the phone and understanding who's contacting you illegally is very typical, and I wouldn't say universally endorsed, but that's only because I can't think of a federal court that has said, hey, by staying on the phone, you have more of a statutory violation if you were only contacted for 8 seconds versus 58 seconds.